Valkyrie Division rematch here. Trish Frisk medically cleared after the beatdown she got last week. Cleared to wrestle though, and she's coming out to the ring now for a rematch of last Wednesday's bout with Andromeda. Trish called Andromeda out on Twitter, said that she was healthy enough to definitely wrestle a second match and that she could take Andromeda out this time. And then on Instagram posted about her weightlifting regimen as she got ready for this match. Andromeda, of course, not posting on social media, probably just focusing on this match and getting ready for it. And out she comes. Andromeda on her way out to the ring now. This is probably not going to be fun times for Trish Frisk by any stretch of the imagination. Starting this match off, Andromeda and Trish tied up in the center of the ring, and Andromeda immediately winning that first grapple. We all know that Andromeda beats Trish in the strength department. Trish, if she's going to win this match, she's got to use cunning. We saw bursts of that in their match last week. Right now, Trish, there's the cunning, there's that defense, and a big thump, and Andromeda dizzied after that. And he's a calf kick, and Trish starting to come back in this match. Head scissor takes down Andromeda. Big bulldog there from Andromeda. Trish goes down, and now Andromeda starting to come back in this match and show that signature strength of hers. An overhand chop there, right to the face of Trish first. Counters the big boot though. Trish saw the big boot coming. Andromeda off the rope. Elbow to the face of Trish. And another big chop, this time catching her in the collarbone. Trish picked up off the mat. Andromeda with a couple of big strikes. Arm drag by Trish there. Trish managing to keep things more even this time around than she was last week. But Andromeda still proving to be the bigger force here. And now setting up for a big fall-away slam. And Trish goes down. Andromeda. Trish behind Andromeda. Andromeda continuing to keep Trish grounded here. Andromeda catching a calf kick from Trish first. Bad news as and Trish is calling for something big here. Oh wow, what a boot right to the face of Andromeda. Shades of Zack Ryder there. Trish with a big head scissor. Andromeda was struggling to get up there for a little bit. Russian leg sweep. Andromeda goes down yet again. And an arm drag from Trish keeps Andromeda grounded. Trish starting to pick things back up in this match. The rematch between these two seems to be going way better for Trish first than it is for Andromeda. But now Andromeda locks in a single leg camel clutch. And now Andromeda another scoop slam as the crowd seems to be behind Trish here, rooting against the monstrous Andromeda. Andromeda, however, face planted Trish first, and Trish just stays down this time, and I don't think that she's a nice leg trap takedown, but if Trish loses this match, I don't think that there's going to be a third rematch between these two. Andromeda now whipping her into an armbar, but they're right by the ropes. Trish able to get out of it. Trish off the ropes. Flying moonsault misses. The second row moonsault lands Trish right on her face. And Andromeda, however, taken down by a head scissor. Trish, even though she looks better this week than she did last week, she still seems a step behind the bigger and badder Andromeda. Andromeda with a strike to the back. Trish with a Russian leg sweep. And an eye poke from Andromeda, completely unnecessary. She already has the size and strength advantage. She doesn't need to resort to those tactics. After a big face buster gets two. There's a deeper two than I would have expected from a face buster. Andromeda picking Trish off the mat. And now going for that gorilla press again. Trish gorilla pressed. Andromeda with the pin. 2, 3. Not enough. And now Andromeda intimidating the ref on top of everybody else. Andromeda probably calling for more Twitter call-outs so that she can beat them down too. Bad match for Trish first. Even though she looked better than last week, she still gets the loss here, and Andromeda gets to celebrate 2 wins in a row over Trish. Big match there, and we're moving on. It looks like we're going backstage. Actually, no, we are not going backstage. We're staying right here as Brady Pope is coming out to join in the commentary booth. Brady's here to watch this next match from a front row seat. His competitor next Sunday at Hardcore Hell, Richard Lamar, the Interstate Champion, is in a big, big match right here. This is going to be a tough one for Richard, that's for sure. It might also be a tough one for Sarathun, but if Sarathun wins this, Richard's going to enter Hardcore Hell not at 100%. And we already know that the two will have a hardcore match of some kind. So Richard's going to have that weighing on his mind. Yes, I mean this Sunday. Now here comes the monster from Thailand, the Tiger Sarathun, the former world champion who said that he's here to destroy the MMWF. Sarathun's attempting to intimidate not only the crowd, but those at home with that glare of his. Sarathun, as of right now, actually doesn't have a match on the card at Hardcore Hell, but I imagine that we'll be seeing him in some capacity. Well, here comes Sarathun's opponent, the Interstate Champion, Blues Richard Lamar. Richard, you know, both him and Cameron have been doing far better for each other since the breakup of Sonic and Knuckles. You see that belt around Richard's waist. Of course, Cameron's got a belt of his own with a new tag team. Both of them going to put their titles on the line this Sunday at Hardcore Hell. And we're going to find out who Cam and Jimmy's opponents are for the Aces of Base. But Richard already knows his opponent both Sunday and today, and that opponent today is Sarathun. Social media rooting for Richard in this match. Belly-to-belly suplex by Sarathun. And he begins the offense that we know him for. Sarathun seems bigger and faster than Richard, definitely. He's way too fast for his size. You would expect that, though, from a Muay Thai fighter like him. Sarathun, however, gets caught off guard by Richard, who swings him around and puts him over. Oh, into a waltzing calf kick there. Sarathun with a snapmare. Two different styles of wrestling in the ring right now. Of course, Richard the brawler, Sarathun the MMA. A lifting arm drag there, and Richard just slammed to the mat. Huge elevation on